Today I'm going to be playing EU4 as the nation of Makwanpur, a one-province minor nation that can be released from Kathmandu in northern India. As literally all of you watching will know, Kathmandu is one of the most powerful and one of the most popular nations in the history of EU4, with there being literally hundreds of videos of people playing it over on YouTube, doing world conquests in just about 10 or 15 years, one faiths in about 1 or 2 years, and one cultures in the first month tech. Of course, with Makwanpur being so powerful, some of you also may be thinking to yourself, Hawk, why play them? It's not a challenge at all. That's like playing the Ottomans and just conquering Byzantium. Well, ladies and gentlemen, even though there's so many videos of everyone doing everything as Makwanpur, I thought I'd give them a shot as well, because after all, I do make EU4 videos for a living. So, without further ado, let's jump in as Kathmandu, and then as Makwanpur, the most powerful and popular nation in EU4. Alright, here we are as Kathmandu, ladies and gentlemen, you know the drill. Let's go ahead and right click on ourselves, go down here and release ourselves as Makwanpur, play as the release subject, and boom, there we are. You know, I was gonna keep the gag going, but I can't, it's just too much pain, man. It's just too much pain. If you guys didn't realize by the intro, of course I'm kidding. Who the hell is Makwanpur? No one's played as these guys. Literally, no one's even ever heard of them. If you're from here, you still might not even played as these guys. I swear, how many nations do we have left in releasables that no one even knows? But here we are as Makwanpur, apparently, man. We pop out as Hindu. That's pretty standard. No unique missions right here. Oh! Here's actually a good thing we have going for us. We got Nepalese Princedom ideas, which are actually really powerful and militarily focused, man. Plus 10% morale of armies, plus 10% manpower recovery speed, 10% infantry combat ability, construction discount, a merchant, tolerance of the true faith, prestige, fort defense, stab discount, and monthly autonomy change. Oh, but that's all about all the positive things I can think. When will it end? Alright, the month has ticked over. Let's go ahead and choose our government reform. I think we're gonna go with an autocracy right here. Let's choose our deity. We're gonna go with Ganesha for the Diplorep and improve relations. Let's do the Indian estate setup right here. We're gonna give the Brahmins admin points. We're gonna give them religious diplomats as well. Brahmins education. Let's give the Rajputs mill thingy. I always forget how to do these. Diplo thingy, dev thingy, indebted thingy, and then we have the Diplo advisor and patronage right here. That's right, these guys don't have the increased levies, do they? Sell, seize, it is what it is. Are we making money? No, we're not. Do we have a Diplo rep guy? Yes, we do. Let's go ahead and hire him. But yeah, man, even with all the complaining and sarcasm, I still think this is actually a fairly interesting nation, because we do appear in a really difficult position right at the start, with Bengal and Jaunpur being down to our south. Obviously, these guys get involved in the affairs of these minor nations around them pretty often. As we can see, look, Jaunpur has allied Tirhut, so our expansion opportunities are really limited. Breaking free from Kathmandu, I actually don't think is going to be too much of a problem. They usually don't get allies, and it's interesting when you know these things. You know, you take a look at a one province nation. Who's this? Jaffna? Oh, they're a vassal of Vijayanagar, right? Of course they are. But yeah, I think, man, if we want to succeed in this campaign, we're going to have to run away north to these guys. Maybe try and become a Ming tributary or something like that. If we're powerful enough, turn back and face some of these guys. But this is going to be a slog. And also, of course, we have the Glacier Gold Mine in Saparang over here. So maybe that could be useful. I don't know. All I know is I'm anticipating pain. Alright, truce with Kathmandu is up. They don't have any allies. I know I can get Gorkha to support me right here, but there's really no need. Got the Free Company up as well. Quick and easy independence war. It's just that we got good relations, so let's pop a spoonful here. And yeah, let's go. And just like that, we're done with the independence war, folks. It is what it is. Easy war. Let's go ahead and get independence, get Kathmandu, and just like that, we're done. This is actually a pretty nice province, man, a center of trade, and it produces incense. During this war, I royal married Bengal. We might be able to ally them. We'll see. There's another claim on Limbuan, who is allied to Tsang. Now, this could be a more annoying war. Let me check the forts. Okay, just level 1 forts. Let's, I'm actually gonna reduce this, core this up. Let's stab up twice, frick it. Set some rivals. Let's do Limbuan. Let's do Gorkha. Let's do Tirhut. Wow, you don't see that too often. Alright, I got Miltech 4, so frick it. I'm gonna go in on Limbuan and Tsang. I'm planning to full annex both of these guys, so... Let's go. Strong start, I guess. They do outnumber me, but with the Miltech, I should be able to crush them. Okay, fairly easy war. There's a full annex on both of these guys. We're getting a pretty lucky start here, which of course does mean we'll get rolled by someone or alliance blocked or something sooner or later. But quite a lot of aggressive expansion, but luckily no one will care because these guys are, what are they? They're both Vajrayana. So yeah, there we go. There's a peace out. Nice. But yeah, now because our loans are freaking huge, I've restructured them completely. We're even almost making money. Next on the game plan, we also have another pretty good opportunity, man. We could actually go for Gorkha right here, who's allied to Dang, and that could drag in Tirhut, which we can make them end their alliance with Jaunpur. Probably not that relevant, but more importantly, we could actually hit Guge right here, the guys with the Glacier Gold Mine. They're allied to you. If I co-belligerent you, that drags in Kham, and as we all know, Kham is a tributary of Ming. However, I can just take one province from Kham, Markham here for example, like that I border Ming. I can become a tributary of Ming and potentially even push down to these other guys down here, which is excellent. And also we'll be full annexing Guge and Yu. That would give us a gold mine, so the economy could be good. Still royal married to Bengal, so no threat of them declaring on us. Really, they're the biggest, scariest guy that we border right now. Jaunpur still isn't a factor because we don't border them, so I think we say frick Gorkha because it's, you know, the Guge Yu Kham thing is way more important. And I gotta say, I'm actually liking this color quite a lot that we have as Makwanpur right here, man. It's like that mysterious blue, similar to what Fars has now, or maybe kind of like Prussian-ish, even though I think this is better than Prussian. Tier 2 Governor Reform time, Strength and Noble Privileges. Alright, so I picked up Miltech 5, even though we don't have the Renaissance yet, just to keep the edge over some of these guys that we're going to fight because they've gotten Miltech 4 as well. But let's continue. After that, we're going to dev the Renaissance and whatnot. So let's hit Guge, co-belligerent Yu, which brings in Kham. Perfect. Okay, this one should be quick. Okay, done with Kham. There's Markham and all of their money. Just like that, we border Ming. We can become a tributary. We need to be quick here because I am getting sieged. Okay, we encountered a problem. This is being sieged by Yarkand, I think. Oh, it's not? It is. It is. It's being sieged by Yarkand. Okay, did Chagatai declare? Yeah, frick me, man. We missed out on the gold mine. This actually sucks. They just got here too, man. They just got here. It's a good idea I didn't go and fight these guys. I said we gotta go siege it, but it didn't matter. We didn't get here in time. Okay, well, I'm gonna separate piece you right here. They're not gonna accept yet. Frick, okay. Okay, now you will accept. There we go. And we've been guaranteed by Ming, which is cool. And they will accept me becoming their tributary. I mean, there's nothing to do here, boys. We just take Purang right here and dip. Yeah. Okay, well, that's an unlucky thing that's happened to us so far, but still not too bad. Yeah. Let's become a Ming tributary. There we go. This, of course, does mean we can fight, like, Kham, and those guys. Alright, now it's time to dev the Renaissance. So let's activate, encourage development in our capital right here. We do have feudalism, of course we do. Let's just push this up to 15 first. Expand infrastructure. And, yeah, I guess we'll be deving mostly dip right here. Once we run out of the other points. I mean, it's okay. We still got somewhere to go. We can go in Assam. Actually, no, they're allied to Orissa. Yeah, Gorkha and Dang are still perfectly viable. There we go. Giant loans. We can even do some construction, folks, which is actually super nice. Kathmandu. We probably want to do one in Lhasa as well, right? It is a center of trade? Yeah, it is. It is. Let me see. Yeah. But yeah, boys, on the bright side, one goal already accomplished. Our former overlord Kathmandu no longer exists. This is actually a pretty fun region to play in, man. We, like, never form Nepal, but this, of course, is releasables. We don't form other nations. If we culture shift, we could form Tibet as well. So, yeah, those are some cool things you can do over here. Okay, Renaissance present. We're going to take out another loan to embrace that. Maybe we can sell it to, like, Ming or someone. Let's beat up some rebels, and then I'm going to go in on Gorkha. Okay, full stated everything, running 3 advisors. Oh, that's right, my guy changed. Yeah, now the focus sucks. A problem here definitely is religious unity, man, since we've expanded, like, only into Vajrayana provinces. Do we flip Vajrayana? And there's actually an alliance with Bengal. That's dope. Okay, first idea group time. Might as well do the whole mill thing, right? Morale and fort defense, and all these mountains. What does that mean? Defensive ideas. Alright, beat up most of the rebels that were coming soon. Let's go in. Ooh, Gorkha level 3 fort, huh? I should probably try and cash this on low garrison then. Oh, actually, it's a September 2nd. I'll get there in time. So, there we go. We'll eat up them and dang. Okay, just siege them down. I have been sieged over here as well. There's radical reforms, like always, like clockwork. I do love these guys, man. Best advisors in the game. And there it is, another war done. Cool. So now we do have the opportunity to go for Jumla and Tirhut in the same way we just did with these guys without actually fighting Jaunpur. Jaunpur is actually having a pretty good game this campaign. It's rare to see a weak Delhi, I gotta say. Mewar is also pretty good, but yeah, most importantly, our truce with Kham is up, so we could go in for them. Karadel is up here, but we can't see them. It's still expansion, man. These like low dev mountain provinces, we like appear big on the map, like as big as Bengal, but we got like, our dev doesn't even compare, man. Look, only 137 dev. That's hilarious. Yeah, it would be interesting actually if Ming blows up. We could potentially go into them as well, but forget about it. Okay, let's core that up. We can take attack 2. Nice. We can form Nepal now. Obviously, we're not. Your 3 gov reform time, I'm gonna go with this. Over here, the Timurids have blown up, and the Ottomans are actually down here very early. How did that happen? Syria is free and allied to the Ottomans. Interesting. Oh, my phone just lit up when I said Syria. Yeah, the Ottomans have cooked themselves out of Egypt, kinda, but they're already here, so, I swear, what's been going on with this region lately, man? We got, what was this? Makhra and Warsangali swapped land? Alright, got claims on Jumla and Tirhut, 2 level 3 forts, but frick it. Alright, took a while, but yeah, 2 level 3 forts. So what are you gonna do, huh? So, yeah, let's continue. It's time for our second idea group. I think with the way we're expanding, man, we need to pick up, like, religious over here. Religious as Hindu is crazy, I know, but hey. Alright, we got a situation here. Bengal has declared on Jaunpur directly. Do they have no allies? Oh, Bahmani's also decked on them. Damn, this sucks. We don't have any claims on Jaunpur. I'm actually gonna go ahead and set all of their provinces as provinces of interest, and I am gonna help out Bengal in this. I probably won't get anything here, but, you know, just in case Bengal feels generous or something like that. Yeah, that's why I'm doing it. So, let's accept. I just wasn't paying attention. If I'd have known this, I probably would have declared myself here. I didn't get anything. Okay. Let's remove these provinces of vital interest. I don't want anyone breaking the alliance with me. But yeah, it was expected, boys. I really didn't do anything. I just sieged down provinces without any forts. No battles, no forts, no nothing. So, okay. Oh my god, Gugia is back out. I noticed Chagatai was fighting Oirat. Now Yarkan's doing an independence war. Yeah, we got lots of opportunities here, boys. I'm actually working on diplo-vassalizing Kumayan. They're willing to accept Ode and Rohilkhand got popped out of these guys here. Yeah, let's get rid of that guy that's spying in Kham. I already got the claims and spy on both of these guys. Okay, diplo-vassalization done after I scornfully insulted Guge. Ooh, the guarantee has been removed. I think we got time. I'm actually going to go in on Kham here. By the time we're done with Kham, we'll have spy networks on Guge and Ode. Alright, let's go. And before you know it, Guge's become a tributary of Yarkand, and Chagatai has actually been defeated. Meanwhile, we got a huge Bahmanis down south. Yeah, should have waited and gone for them. Just got a free general. 50 tradition, just an event guy. I guess he's a siege guy, so we'll put him in charge. Alright, Kham will accept. There's a full annex on them. Perfect. Let's go in on Oud and Sirmur right now, instantly. How the hell is Sagi Yogurt a tributary of Afghanistan, bro? What the hell is going on? We got Persia, too. Alright, let's declare, man. We haven't been too involved in India. Hopefully this won't piss people off, but yeah, let's do it. Oud, co-belligerent, Sirmur. Yeah, simple. In fact, you know what? I'll call in Bengal. Why not? Alright, we're done here. I'm actually going to transfer this over to the boy. Separate piece them, obviously. And there we go. And now I'm going to take these provinces for myself. And with that, we border Rohilkhand, which I can get 2 claims on. And we can insta go in against them as well. They're allied to Bundelkhand, which is down here. Not going to do anything with them. Just a full annex on these 3. And Bengal ditched me. Why, man? They strongly desire that? Really? That's all it takes? Assholes. At least I'm safe defensively because I'm Ming's tributary and they're actually having a good game, but I kind of wanted to use them to help me fight bigger guys, man. But I guess we're not going to be doing that. We still have other chances to go up north. Yarkand really isn't that strong. Although, actually, they are like the Multan frick. Alright, we're done with these guys. There's a full annex and another opportunity, too. You remember how Delhi was super weak over here? They took some disconnected land from Jaunpur, and now Multan's just beating their ass. They will, of course, form Delhi if I full annex Delhi right here, which, if they don't get an ally, should be possible. Spying on them right now. Alright, pretty rapid expansion in these past couple of years, man. It's just been war after war after war, which is good. I like it. Right now we've climbed up to 265, which is, of course, ass, because look at how big all of these other guys are. God damn it. It's just everything we're taking is so low dev, man. Ming just got Nomad Frontier from where we're at. We'll see how that plays out, but, yeah, let's hit Delhi. Oh, that was so easy, man. So easy. Here's something of reform time for expanded Brahmin privileges. New. Let's go with this one. Even though we don't have that many churches right now, I guess we'll build them up soon. I just accidentally refused to give Ming tribute. God damn it. What I don't get is, how can there be Vajrayana zealots in a Hindu province? I already converted everything. I thought that it doesn't happen. Either way, man, we got a pretty big development right here because Ava was just beaten by Ayutthaya and made their tributary, which means all of Ava's tributaries are no longer Ava's tributaries. So that means we can fight Mong Kwang right here, allied to Kail, Xipa, and Xenwi. Shouldn't be too difficult, I don't think. Maybe not difficult, but annoying as shit. They got like 3 level 3 forts over here. Okay, that's a wrap. I'm also spying on Mongyang right now, which we can go in on them after this. Okay, my vassal has been integrated, which means we can upgrade to a kingdom, and of course we can full state whatever we just got from them. I'm also working on securing an alliance with Ayutthaya. Should be possible relatively quickly here, and then after that, we'll go in on Mongyang, who has been declared on by Bengal. Are they being sieged? They're not being sieged right now. I think I go in now then. Alright, luckily Bengal is pretty stupid and they walked off. Let's declare for their capital. Alright, with the occupations I just did, the Bengal dumbasses can only take this right here. So, you know, you had your chance, man. You declared. You could have stepped on every single province. But the AI, man, like I just said, dumbasses, they don't know how to siege. Meanwhile, while we're in this war, by the way, Bengal peaced out, so I guess they're not that big of a dumbass after all. Let's go ahead and take that because we've wrapped up defensive and religious. And we're done here. That's a full annex. Wow, we can actually take a mission here, which is our first mission, restore temples. We got 20 churches, everyone. Woo! Okay, there's the alliance with Ayutthaya. They may help out with some things over here. Mong Nai is a nation I can fight, I guess, but where do we go from here, man? Where do we go from here? That's the problem. We're at 359 dev, which really isn't that bad. Look, oh, colonialism's already spawned. So we can see who we need to get above, which is like Burgundy and them. Probably like 500 dev is what we're gonna need for this campaign. The thing is, I haven't been able to fight anyone big. Multan, look at these alliances. Bengal, look at these alliances, right? The only other semi-big nation is Jaunpur, but they've got really good alliances as well, so I don't know. I guess we continue to push in here. Guge is someone I can fight because Yarkand won't bring in their allies for a tributary. Sarig Yogir allied to Oirat. Ming isn't blowing up, although mandate is low. I don't know. Working on diplo-vassalizations now with Bundelkhand, Bagelkhand, and Jharkhand right here. One of them is already done. Alright, so we got these two guys. These two guys are also ready. And interestingly enough, Sarig Yogir can also become one. So there we go. Just a little bit of dev wherever we can get it, man. You know, I was checking out some possibilities here of wars around my vassals, and I just saw that Syria would join a war versus Jaunpur because they're defender of the faith. Yeah, a successful Syria campaign. Rare. Super rare, I'd say. Tier 5 gov reform time. We got the Rajputs right here, but we're not really playing with them. Let's just go defensive. Keep going defensive. Alright, we actually got some pretty cheap provinces we can dev colonialism in. After that, man, I think we really gotta go in on Jaunpur, right? Multan is right here, so they could relatively easily be pieced out. Yarkand isn't too powerful. They're just annoying. Syria won't even really be in this war. And then we can take a lot of stuff from Jaunpur, man. Any reconquests? Let's see right here. Samelpur. Which one is that? This one for Jharkhand. Yeah, I'll just do Holy War and then I'll take whatever I can up here. But first, yeah, let's work on colonialism. The cheapest province is actually Sirhind, but that's a little bit far. Do we have anything close to our capital? Let's see, Champaran or Tirhat. Yeah, they're relatively the same right here, I guess, but Tirhat would be nicer to dev. So yeah, let's bump colonialism in there, man. As for stuff over here, Ayuttaya Zalita Senwi, and then Bengal guarantees Mong Nai. Sure, that is a way to fight Bengal without fighting like Bahmatis and all of their trillion allies, but I guess we can try and go for this after we deal with Jaunpur. Not too far off, boys. If things stay relatively similar to what they are now, I think after the war with Jaunpur, we can jump like Burgundy and potentially even France. Because if I get up on the GP list now, I think well, actually, I can't. Unless I somehow end up knocking down Muscovy, but I don't think that's possible. Yeah, we need to actually have more this. Will we if we dev and stop being a Ming tributary? No, we won't. We'll be at like 420 something and they'll still be at 473. Always, bro. Always. 99.63. Damn. Oh, shit. Look at, oh, shoot. Look at this, dude. Where we're at. Oh my god, they actually won't help Jaunpur. This makes things a little bit easier. How close are they? Actually, it's alright. Yeah. Okay, let's get these guys in position. Multan's capital is right there. Any forts in the way? Yeah, we gotta siege one of these two to walk in there. Okay. Let's go. I know I'm low on manpower. I was planning on chilling for a little more, but we gotta do it while Yarkand isn't willing to help because I'll lose even more manpower trying to siege their freaking mountain forts over here. So, let's go with Holy War, man. Dude, Multan was so easy to knock out. It's because these forts are flat. I did bomb both of them, but still. Cool. Now, something I didn't notice while I was piecing on Multan is actually Bengal got involved. Luckily, I did pop off quite a few occupations. So the most they could realistically take is these two in this province. Syria actually is here. Let's all watch as I beat their ass and they give me war score. Very nice. Well, that 16k stack that you sent over. Well, now we just need Syria to leave. And Syria just keeps sending in troops, for no reason. Why did I lose Stab here? Okay, there's Jaunpur done. I'm taking the max, literally 100% worth of war score of things. Is that more than... Yeah, it needs to be more than... Actually, it needs to be more than Burgundy here. So is this 80 dev what I'm about to take right here? 9 plus 7, 7, 14, 25, 38, 48, that's like 63, 80. Ooh, I think it is. Okay, started coring everything. Let's rival Bengal, and it's enough. It's enough. Oh, I just got confused because we're Ming tributary and still we can't get up there, but we are literally 7 dev above Burgundy, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I know you guys want me to wait to core these provinces, so we will play it fair with the coring and stuff like that. After they're done coring, we'll stop being a Ming tributary, and after that, officially, ladies and gentlemen, that should be another goal accomplished. Gotta wait, though. Meanwhile, I will go ahead and embrace colonialism. We can take new Jain loans, so there it is. Annexing a vassal here just in case as well. Diplo annex done. Just a couple of more cores left. Yep. And all of the cores are done, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look at the Great Powers list. And we are 517 above Burgundy and Portugal. But not really, of course, because we're not really independent, are we? Well, we can fix that in just a jiffy, ladies and gentlemen. There is cancel tributary over on Ming, and now we're an independent nation. And if we take a look at the Great Powers list now, we can see that we are officially number 6 on the Great Powers list, ladies and gentlemen, with colonialism embraced, with someone with colonialism below us, and after annexing our former overlord Kathmandu in our initial independence war, this campaign is done. But yeah, started off as Makwanpur in the province of Makwanpur. Like I said in the intro, the most powerful and most popular nation in EU4. Everyone knows that these guys are better than the Ottomans, than France, Austria, Spain, Mughals, you name it. And of course, the most popular, because whenever Paradox releases the charts of the most played nations in EU4, Makwanpur is consistently at the top, followed way behind by Ming and Byzantium and custom nations and whatnot. For this world conquest, man, obviously it didn't take us that long, as we can see. 1530. Of course, even though I am the best EU4 player of all time, I have never played Mach 1 port just because they're so popular. And, you know, I don't enjoy popular things, boys. I'm a hipster like that. You know what it is. But, yeah, first time playing the most powerful nation in EU4. Got the world conquest done in 1510, like you just saw. Got the one faith done in 1520. And now we just concluded the one culture in 1530. Number one on the great powers list, no one else is on there, making 17 trillion ducats, everything full stated, everything full cord, no separatists whatsoever, way under gov cap, 3 stab, everything my religion, 100 prestige, 100 legitimacy, 100 power projection, and yeah man, I gotta say, playing the most powerful and most popular country in EU4, really not that fun for me, bro. Really not that fun. I enjoy challenging and obscure nations. Unlike Mach 1 Poor, I'd rather play someone like Sikkim, for example, in this province right here. Completely different gameplay. Yeah, completely different. Nothing is ever the same. But I think that's all I have to say about that. But, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm very happy to say that this campaign as Mach 1 Poor in Releasables has been a success. And that has been Mach 1 Poor in Releasables. Now let's switch it up a little bit because we have so little nations left to go in Releasables. I'm not gonna spin the wheel for next time, and instead of anticipating and knowing what to do and being in pain all week anticipating the next nation I play, no, before the next Releasables, that's when I'm gonna spin the wheel. Let's bring that back. Alright, that's it for me for now. See you next time.